Yeah, I thought they played really well. I thought that it was great. Obviously, we had a great game last night, and I just want to take a minute though to talk about the seniors since it is senior night, and we talked briefly about it yesterday, but I'd like to touch on it again tonight. And what a fitting last regular season game here at home. That their fingerprints were all over that win. Everything from the big block shot by Chad McDonald. Um, to Gerald Mayhew. The whole group played exceedingly well, and I'm very proud of them. And they've given us a lot of great memories, and hopefully a few more here is yet in store. But I was also really excited to see the fan support. I have a sellout tonight, and it hasn't been an easy season for us. Everything we've done, we've earned everything we've gotten, and we're trending up at the exact right time. But to see that support from the fans, that they continue to come out and root on this team means a great deal to us.
53 shots. When's the last time you had 53 shots on that?
And it's been a while, John, and I can't remember. It was getting a little nerve-wracking though, in that we scored. I thought, which was in my opinion a good goal, but I didn't get to see the replay on it. And geez, it's only 2-0 going into the third, and boy, one goal for them, and they'll get the momentum. So. Why we did have a lot of shots, and you got to give Mantha and Net for them a lot of credit. He not only did he make a lot of saves, he made it look fairly routine, and he was in position for second and third shots. And we had some breakaways, we had some point blank opportunities, and he really played a strong weekend.
What about your defense? It seems like they were stuck on 3 shots on goal for almost half the game. I think looking at the scoreboard. So what was the key behind the defensive effort?
Well, I think it was a complete team effort. I thought our forwards did an excellent job of keeping the play in the other the other team's end of the rink. We had possession, and then whenever we lost, the back checking was great. So I credit obviously our defensemen, but our forwards as well. I thought it was a real team effort. They made a push in the third, which you got to figure they're going to come out and have some kind of push. They had a power play, and we ended up having to, maybe hold on a little for a couple minutes in the middle of the third. But all in all, I give our guys a ton of credit.
As you get ready to go up to Lake Superior for 2 games next week where the season ends, what's it looking like right now? Obviously, you just want to take a period at a time, game at a time, but is it wide open where you can finish right now?
Well, yeah, it's interesting. We came into the weekend where we hadn't clinched a playoff spot, so it was potentially we could have been knocked out. The same token, we're in the hunt now. We're tied for the last home ice spot. We've clinched the playoff spot, and now first goal every year is to make the playoffs. You can't take that for granted when 2 teams get eliminated. And then now we can set our sights on home ice, and then from there, once we get the playoffs, we'll have some new goals then.
All right, thank you, Coach, for your thoughts.
Thank you.
Gerald, can you just give us your thoughts on the team's play tonight?
I thought we all played really good tonight. What I liked is our fourth and third line players stepped it up tonight and contributed to a lot. They had the puck in their zone, I think, almost the whole game. So kudos on them. And obviously it's an emotional night for the seniors, so everyone was pretty locked in there. And Smitty, I got to give credit to Smitty. He hasn't had the easiest season, but he played really well tonight, and everyone played well.
Talk about teams. Obviously, the season started out slow. You're 0-7 started out. And can you talk about how much progress this team has made from October to now?
I think we've had a ton of progress. Starting 0-7, it was tough, but you can't give up. You can't get discouraged. Teams start slow. Teams start well, and then toward playoffs they go downhill. And this happened to us last year. We got hot at the right time, and it's kind of looking like this is going to happen again. So I'm pretty confident in our team right now.
You're confident that you guys are on the right track, and that no matter who you play, regardless of home or away, you're capable of winning.
Right. Every game right now is a playoff game.
Would you care to share your proudest moment as a Bulldog hockey player?
I think probably either last year winning the Broadmoor Trophy or freshman year winning the McDonald Cup. I think we only lost 1 game at home that day, or that season, and that's incredible. Just one game, and I think it was our home opener we lost. So I think freshman year and all was probably my favorite.
All right, thank you, Gerald, for your thoughts, and we wish you luck with next week. Next week, joined by McDonald.
Thank you.
Hey, Chad, reflecting on the season at this point, do you mind sharing your thoughts on your progress and how you've grown as a team?
Yeah, Jerry kind of hit on it. I think we started out 0-7-1. Wasn't easy for anyone. And, ever since Christmas break, seems that the guys have turned it up a notch. Not only have we gotten, great play from Justin Kapelmaster and net, we've got some guys that are stepping up on the back end. Coaches always kind of preach the second half of the season when it's your freshman year. You're not necessarily a freshman anymore. And our D are living up to that. You saw some big plays from Nate Callan, Joe Rakowski. Again, Justin Kapelmaster, and that, the progress, coaches preach stay patient at the start of the year, and, us seniors were kind of, we were getting a little impatient, but, college hockey is one of those sports where, if you get hot at the right time, you can make a run, and I think that right now we're getting hot at the right time, and we'll see what happens.
You talked about your career at Ferris as a senior. Have you met your expectations coming into this program, or maybe even exceeded them as you look back at 4 years?
Yeah, it's funny, you look back and, you guys hit on the proudest moment a little earlier, and I'll kind of get to that right now, is that, winning a conference championship regular season and then a playoff championship. Not a lot of people have the ability to do that. I've got a lot of friends that I played junior hockey with and younger that played at other schools, and, they haven't been to the NCAA tournament once, let alone the Elite Eight twice like we have. And I definitely, for my play, have exceeded my expectations, but I had lofty ones coming in. But, I've worked hard, just as, my 3 senior classmates have. We hope that we've left a good mark on the university, and we're hoping that we leave the team, in good hands when we step out.
How do you explain 53 shots on net tonight?
I don't really know. It's pretty crazy. A lot of them, that goalie is, he had my number. Even when we played up in Alaska, Anchorage, away, he's a heck of a goalie. And, just everyone was getting pucks to the net. That was kind of our game plan, no matter where the puck was, let's get it to the net. Defensemen shoot the puck. Odds are a rebound will be out there. We'll bang one home. And I think that the real reason, I guess, we had 53 shots was because we had the puck so much. We had a good game plan. Puck came back in our zone. We got it out, and we were, heading the other way a lot quicker than staying in our zone.
In this time of year, when the season comes to a close, regular season and playoffs looming, does the adrenaline really pick up for you guys? You really pick up your game on notch just because you know what's at stake?
Oh yeah, us older guys, especially. The kids that were on the team last year, we know what it takes. You look at the standings, and Anchorage was, I can't remember the exact amount of points, I think 26 maybe coming into the weekend. And, Coach had mentioned that we've clinched a playoff spot. And one of the hardest things to do is to end someone else's season. We've, had good luck with that over the, my 4 years. And, not saying their season's done, but we might have ended it. And that's one of the hardest things to do. And it's just a credit to our team coming out and ready to play.
Is there a message or a legacy that you can leave for future Bulldog hockey players?
Not so much as, it's kind of hard to put it into words, I guess. I look at all of my classmates, and, even Kyle Schemp that's not here with us. We all worked hard. We came in from day one, and we looked to the seniors. At that point, Scott Zarnels and Andy Huff, Garrett Thompson, Justin DiMartino, Corey Kane, all those guys, we looked to them because they had made it where we wanted to go. They made it to the Frozen Four, as well as those juniors that year. And, what great thing to have, but to learn from the guys that are older. And, that's what we really, tried doing. And, we're hoping that the younger guys are learning from us, because, it takes a lot to win. It's hard to win. And, no one wants to play Ferris State right now, I can tell you that.